What was he like? The real Brahms.
Emily, she lived next door to me. She told me that Brahms was different from the other children. He liked to play scary games. She felt bad and wanted to play with him. Poor Emily.
The Boy, rated PG-13.
Hi, welcome to another edition of Babble. I'm lazy. I'm laying down on my couch, watching TV, thinking about the movie I'm going to be reviewing in this version of, or edition of, Babble. It's The Boy. And I want this to be a very efficient, quick review. I waited a while to review The Boy, making sure that by this time you're one of three people. You've either seen the movie, so the spoilers aren't going to bother you, or you've decided you're probably not going to watch the movie, so the spoilers won't bother you, or you're waiting on the Blu-ray and DVD, in which case the spoilers are going to kick your ass. One of the biggest reveals at the end of a movie I've seen in years, probably since The Others, happened in this movie. So this is going to be the mother of all spoilers that's going to be in this movie review. Don't say I didn't warn you. So let's get to it. This is the Psychobabble edition of The Boy. So let's start with the movie trailer, because if I go on and say anything else before the movie trailer, you're already going to think, or you're already going to know what I think of the movie. It's going to give it away for you, and you may not enjoy the rest of this movie review if you already know what I'm thinking about the movie. So before I say anything else, just watch the trailer.
We've had a number of potential nannies come through already. Do you think you can manage?
Of course.
I'm Malcolm.
Hi.
I'm the grocery boy. Well, grocery man.
Lead the way.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Hilscher. And this is our son, Brahms. Music gives him so much joy.
Brahms is not like other children. It is very important that you follow these rules. Be good to him and he'll be good to you.
No offense, Brahms, but you kind of creep me out.
You okay?
I needed someone else to see it.
See what?
If you leave him alone, then I'll give you a sign.
This is like some kind of magic trick, right?
It's not a trick. Tell me about the real Brahms.
He was downright strange.
A little girl from town used to come out here to play with Brahms.
They found her body in the woods.
By the time the police arrived, the place was up in flames.
Brahms didn't make it out.
Hello?
No one's been out there for years.
You wouldn't hurt me, would you, Brahms?
It's not safe in this house.
You don't understand what's happening. He's alive.
You will be good to him, won't you?
What'd you think of that trailer? See, I liked the trailer. My only fear with the trailer was that, is this movie going to be another Mirrors or Mama? Don't fear that this movie is going to be like Mama or Mirrors. This movie is so far superior to either of those two movies. But let's get right to the review, because I want this review to be a swift, efficient review. I don't want to spend a long time on it, so I'm not going to tell you too much about it, except for the huge reveal at the end. Because that's the whole reason why I give this movie such a high rating. Okay, where do I start? The movie's pacing. If you have show me something shiny syndrome, where you have to have Transformers in the movie, loud noises, explosions, and those kind of things tickle you, then this movie's not for you. The people that made this movie, they knew what they were doing. They know how to craft a film. I don't mean because the movie was paced perfectly that it was boring. Don't automatically equate slow with boring. There's parts of this movie that are slow and quiet, but you're hinged on the edge of your seat, kind of rocking back and forth, waiting for the next thing, because you're trying to find out what's going on with this doll. Is somebody crazy? Or is this doll really possessed? Or is it somebody that's screwing around with this doll that's making people think that the doll is possessed to the point of driving them crazy? I mean, there's so many different avenues that your brain will venture into the possibilities of while watching this movie. It's such a simple movie, but because of the way it taps in your imagination is what complicates the story. The cast was perfect. I couldn't think of a better lead actress. She was absolutely impeccable, perfect for her character. The lighting, the cinematography, the editing, the pacing, as I said already, the score music, everything was just spot on. Could not find a crack in the armor. There was nothing. So, are you getting that I like the movie? I warned you about a spoiler, didn't I? Well, here it is. I'm giving you a minute to stop the video or get out of the room. The doll, just as we buy into the fact that and believe that the doll is haunted or possessed by the boy, we discover that it's not. Is the boy real? Yes. But did he ever die, and does he possess the doll? No. He's still alive and as dangerous and maniacal, psychotic as ever. Living within the walls in the attic of this house is kind of feels like an homage to Billy from Black Christmas. But so good and so realistic. Even though it's supposed to be a supernatural film up until the reveal, everything feels so real. So I said I was going to be swift and quick with this movie review without touching on too many details. Just have a lot of fun watching this movie. So I don't want to go into too much. I know that I gave the biggest reveal away at the end, but I couldn't help it. It's what made this movie jump from like a 7 all the way up to a 9. I'm giving this movie a 9 out of 10. I just don't give 10 out of 10s. Was the movie perfect? I feel as though the movie was perfect. I can't find a fault in it. So you might also think, well, it's unfair then to not give it a 10. But I reserve 10s for the movies that I feel are also as well as much as as important as it is that they're well done to be a 10 out of a 10. They should also be equally as important to us for some reason. Be it current affairs, like with 13 Hours. That's one of the only, if not the only 10 I've ever given. Buy the Blu-ray, the DVD, whatever you have to do. If it's still on at the movies by the time I publish this, go see the movie. Go see it twice. Enjoy it. I can't wait till the Blu-ray and DVD come out so I can own them both. And I'm going to push this movie on everyone I know. Have some patience, enjoy it. If you like The Sixth Sense, or even more than that, if you like The Others with Nicole Kidman, this movie, I equate it to that film a lot, except for it's not a period film. It doesn't take place a long time ago. It's a current movie, but it's pacing and it's wonderfully surprising reveal at the end, just like in The Others and The Sixth Sense. Just like those, this movie delivered the same way. And I think that even with knowing about the reveal, I think that it still shocks the hell out of you and just entertains you. I could have known about the reveal and I would have watched with a different eye, looking for mistakes, but they covered their own. I find no fault in it, but I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, just for the sake of reserving 10s for movies that are also very important to us as well as perfectly filmed, if that makes any sense.